Boom. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Unspecified Podcast. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's a late show.
It's a late show.
I hope you guys had a good 4th of July.
Right. I was going to say it's the 5th, but it's not. It's the 6th even now.
Right. I'm sorry. Yeah. I hope you guys did the things and ate the hot dogs and the burgers and
had a lovely time and got to see the fireworks.
some relatives and some pool parties and some, fireworks.
Did you see the prices of fireworks?
Yeah.
They were insane.
Yeah.
I mean, holy moly.
I don't have a very good barometer of how much they should cost, but it was very expensive.
Gosh.
I'm not used to, I'm not a firework connoisseur, so I'm not like...
No, but used to, you could go to the fireworks stand with $100 and, make out, like one of those big kits, with a lot of stuff in it, including the, what do you call those ones that go up and explode?
Oh, the,
Mortars, artillery, I don't know.
Artillery mortars, yeah.
Anyway, you could get a big kit of those for $100 plus some extra and stuff, and now it's like, $200 for a kit.
Cody, what's up, brother? Dopey Dude, what's up? Good evening. Man, I'm sorry about the late show, you guys.
Nah,
But look.
It's fun.
It's crazy out here, okay?
It really
We got a lot of course, with the times, things are just getting crazy. First thing I want to talk about is, of course, I'm not going to mention a whole lot about this guy. A lot of people are saying it's a FF.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some narrative. I mean, this guy, it's almost, if it wasn't for what they're calling it, it's almost comical.
Right. Right. I mean,
we see a lot of glowing activity.
Yeah, did you see the...
We'll get into that.
Okay,
we'll get into
okay.
the Philadelphia incident.
But how interesting. As gunfire explodes in Chicago suburb, nowhere is safe. Okay.
This is all I really wanted to point out, is that the mainstream news, the Washington Post here, MSN, they're just pushing a narrative of fear. They're really squeezing this.
Well, I was going to say, Chicago was never my threshold for what is and isn't safe. I knew Chicago wasn't safe last year when a little girl got shot in a McDonald's drive-thru.
Well, much less, you guys know about how many shootings there are every weekend is a bloodbath in Chicago. It was really bad, especially 2019, 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
It's 40, 30, it could be easily 100 people a weekend. So for this to be the new, where were y'all? I mean, you guys know the hypocrisy. So the next one here, the Highland Park shooter is charged with 7 counts of first-degree murder. Interviewed by cops twice in 2019 after he threatened to kill everyone and had 16 knives, dagger, and sword confiscated, but wasn't arrested. I saw on Twitter everybody was like, "Go ahead and say it. We had him on our radar."
Right.
Right. When are they gonna say it? You know what I mean? Oh man, believe Jesus is Lord. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
So he had his first appearance at court today. Then at 10 a.m. That was expedited. That
was. I don't even want to show this dude's face. Mm-hmm. We got I just think the articles that are coming out are, of course, this is him, leaving or escaping. Shock photo shows this dude fleeing Highland Park shooting, seen disguised as a woman in a wig after killing 7. Okay.
This all feels so deja vu to me.
Really?
Oh yeah, I feel like this happened years ago. In fact, I feel like I will say that I could have swore the Parkland shooting was something that we had already experienced. I thought that that just sounds like something that has already happened a while back, but I'm sure I'm wrong.
That dog Stray, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Man, Robert, oh crap, I did it. I didn't mean to, y'all, okay? All right, shared shock beheading video. So this is the Highland Park dude.
Right.
Beheading video, despite Highland Park suspect's family saying there were no warning signs. Okay, sure, okay. So where do you think they're at if they didn't see any warning signs? How much do you think is accepted these days? Look, this is from his rap video, all these images.
Which is just crazy.
I didn't know, should we play that? I didn't know if I should get his rap video. Ricada Law was playing it last night. I was like, whoa. And he pretty much said in his rap music video that this is what he wanted to do.
Right.
And
then
so,
illustrated it.
Yeah, and illustrated it. And, you know, the only parts where he is in the video, he's like in a classroom. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's these illustrations. So, yeah. This is just more... wore women's clothes a year before fleeing Highland Park shooting in chilling disguise, uncle says. Okay.
What?
70 shots into a crowd parade, and his uncle told the Sun how he saw the 22-year-old dressed as a girl about a year ago and didn't understand why. Okay. Yeah, so we know where this dude, you know, this is like the forces of, you know what I'm saying? This dude is straight up corrupted, you know what I mean? I mean, a product of your modern, you know, inner city society kind of thing. All right, so changing gears from that dirtbag.
But doesn't it feel just a little too wrapped up and, you know,
wrapped up?
bow-tied?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, the whole thing glows.
Exactly. Here's your typical A-type sociopath, whatever, with a bow and everything. You know, I don't know. But
Unbroken.
Okay.
What's up, dude? He says, our boy from the Highland Park. You should hear his music. Song, Can You Buy Me an Umbrella? Agent Provocateur. What? The other video was 3 minutes and 33 seconds long.
Wow.
Dude.
Classroom scene uploaded
Exactly.
30 days ago.
Uploaded exactly 30 days ago, and that would be the you know what.
Okay, can I be crude for a second?
Hit me with it.
There's something about the way he looks. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's like, I don't know if it's maybe that, you know, his neck is quite thin, or maybe he has kind of feminine features. I don't know, but there's something different, unique, I'll say, about the way that he looks. And it's nothing to do with the tattoos. Well, not entirely to do with the tattoos, I should say.
I'm so sorry, babe. I was trying to pull up another picture of him. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Well, look, the mysterious billionaire behind Jeffrey Epstein is exposed in a new documentary.
Ooh.
Okay. How did Jeffrey, you know who, the notorious child predator and sex trafficker, amass his vast wealth? Yes, the late money manager rubbed shoulders with everyone from Billy Goats, the Clinton, Prince Andrew, Donald Trump. Boy, I tell you what, if you want to know who is in charge, just, you know, try to, hey, whoever you can't talk bad about.
Right.
That's what they, that's who's.
Exactly right.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, real quick, side note, hilarious. Do you see over here on the sidebar Hulu's Victoria's Secret Angels and Demons? Oh, okay.
But yeah.
The advertisement is crazy. What? Angels and Demons for some underwear? I mean, let's calm down.
The new Hulu docuseries, Victoria's Secret, Angels and Demons. Okay, July 14th, it comes out. Contends. So this is just a publicity hit, but one of the certified creep's biggest money sources was none other than billionaire Les Wexner. Okay, that sounds familiar. The Merlin of the Mall.
That sounds like Lex Luthor.
Exactly. That's exactly why I was like, that sounds.
So okay.
A slight man with elfin-like features. What?
Yeah,
was hardly a paragon of posh, despite being the man behind retail behemoth L Brands, whose portfolio at one point included retailers The Limited, Abercrombie and Fitch, Express Lane Bryant, Henry Bendel, Bath and Body Works, and Victoria's Secret. Wexner maintained a relatively low profile in his native Ohio, far from the prying lenses of the paparazzi. So hold up. A dude living in Ohio is the dude who owned Victoria's Secret. Holy crap. Bath and Body Works.
Wow.
So pretty much the whole mall.
Right.
So all the mall rats go into the mall. Of course, that would be the guy, the predator, the ultimate bankrolling predator of the Little St. Jane Island.
Well, that would be interesting. So, are you going to watch it?
I'm probably definitely going to watch it.
Okay. Well, I feel a little foolish now because I definitely thought this was just random advertisements that I was seeing. And I was like, wow, they're really taking their lingerie ads very seriously. But I see now that it's the document series. And now I feel silly, but I'll also watch it.
Well, yeah. She was promiscuous for money. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Victoria's Secret. Hilarious.
This is from Gallup, which I'm sure you all know, okay? Especially if you're watching, our podcast, that this is already known. Confidence in U.S. institutions down, average at new low. But it's just noteworthy to mention that this is in the mainstream media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
this is
and then
mainstream
on top
media.
of that, which I didn't even open it because it's just not worth it. But, of course, celebrities had to put their 2 cents in. So, there's articles talking about, Kim Kardashian and, I don't know, somebody, look, my nose is Kim Kardashian and somebody else in the entertainment industry bashing 4th of July, putting it down. Oh, who else? Oh, dang it. Was it the city of Orlando? Some city in Florida was like, if you don't want to celebrate 4th of July, we can understand why. It's okay to not like America. And the city just totally turned on them and was like, no, this is not okay. So that one, it's good to see that people aren't standing.
No,
for
it's good to
that.
hear.
It's good to hear.
Nah, we ain't having that.
Exactly.
You talking about us.
Well, and Kim Kardashian's
You know what I mean?
thing, everybody was, basically don't be proud of America because of the Roe versus Wade thing. So, anyway, but that's I'm sure different from this. My apologies for going down that rabbit hole.
Americans are less confident in major U.S. institutions than they were a year ago, with significant declines for 11 of the 16 institutions tested and no improvements for any.
Right.
Okay. So, we're not going to bore you. Of course, we know this. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
We know this. All right, so this is just a little bit of UK news, okay? Can Boris Johnson survive these resignations? Senior UK cabinet ministers Sunak and Javid resign, plunging government into chaos. Okay. So, UK, look out. Apparently, 2 important figures have resigned. But what's that a sign of? Okay, because that's not the only people who have had enough. As we go here later in the show, you'll see even the White House, the staffers and everything are
right.
They're kind of done being in a state of right here chaos.
That's right.
This is problem, reaction, solution, controlled, planned chaos.
Right.
Okay.
Well, and look at Jen Psaki. She got out of Dodge right before. I mean, she stuck through for a lot. But she got out before things got really thick.
That's right.
Yeah. So, I don't...
Ash's Antics, what's up, man? Or...
Beautiful ashes.
Or not, man. Sorry.
Oh.
U.S. military's newest weapon against China and Russia, hot air.
Okay. You want to talk about hot air for a second? I'm gonna share some hot air here. Do you know the... we'll call it the waiting screen...
for Roku.
Yeah. Okay. And it's got that background
That's
with
right.
the ocean and all the scenes, and we
You think
this...
that's the... You know what?
Yes,
you
I'm
know
telling
what? Hold on.
you, that is the blimp. Okay. And look, there's a shark in the pond there, and we're having all these shark attacks. I'm telling you, that whole thing just...
I gotta see.
I'm half telling you, half of what I say is just joking, and half is but maybe.
Of course, there's not going to be a picture of the whole thing.
That would be really cool if there was, though. And that sucker changes. Because some people got different ones. Whoa, so weird. Oh, does it kind of look phallic-y a little?
Does it look a little phallic-y? Oh.
Okay, so we've got La Palma volcano back there. See there? See there?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. There's your blimp.
I mean, they're all supposed to be movie references, right?
Uh-huh, sure. Well, anyway, I've always thought movies were predictive programming anyway. Okay, look, there's your blimp right there.
BMF Ranger, dude, what's up? Amber, what's up? So glad to see you guys. So this is the blimp. I wish I could zoom in.
Not exactly the same, but there is a dangly bit and a blimpy bit.
Let's see if I can better see. There's but not that everybody has this. I don't know. Anyway, what do you think? They're predictably just trying to normalize it in this?
No, I just like to...
You're like, hey, I see a blimp in that thing.
Right, exactly. And look, in the pond, there's a shark, and there's a lot of shark attacks, and then there's, I'm just saying you can point things out. Anyway, back to...
The Pentagon is quietly transitioning high-altitude balloon projects to the military services. If we can just grow up and get over our hang-ups about the J-Lens event... Okay, now I need to look into that. The future can be bright for dirigibles, balloons, and aerostats. The Center of Strategic and International Studies, Tom Carrico. Sorry about that. The Pentagon is working on a new plan to rise above competition from China and Russia balloons. High altitude inflatables flying at between 60,000 and 90,000 feet would be added to Pentagon's extensive surveillance network and could eventually be used to track hypersonic weapons. Prison Planet.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody's going to be monitoring everybody, and we all going to share information, and then everybody's going to know where everybody's at. It's going to be like
right.
Minority Report type.
Or,
I don't know, guys.
Blade Runner.
I get way too carried away. Christopher, what's up, dude? What's up, man? So, anyway.
People are losing it in comments on Facebook. Oh, yeah.
What? Looks like helium.
What's going up in that thing? No. Yeah, exactly.
The idea may sound like science fiction, but Pentagon budget documents signal the technology is moving from DoD scientific community to the military services. So it's they're just letting you know it's for real, like it's going on.
Meaning they've probably already got like a prototype and...
Oh, no, more than a prototype. It's been in use and now they're letting you know about it. The Pentagon is working on its own hypersonic weapons program despite Wednesday's failure of the latest test. A bright spot for the U.S. is the balloons may help track and deter hypersonic weapons being developed by China and Russia. Okay.
Well, you can hope.
Why the NASA aircraft is flying along Interstate 95. I thought this was interesting. During the next 12 days, you may notice a NASA flight overhead. No, it's not heading into outer space, more like the space above Interstate 95. What in the world? A NASA aircraft will fly over the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Baltimore between July 5th and July 16th. The 4-engine turboprop P-3 aircraft, which, hold up, gotta look at that. Is that it?
No way. Yeah, that's so.
Okay, well, doesn't look all that crazy. Is an airborne science laboratory. Okay. The plane will be collecting atmospheric data over the variable surfaces along the flight path, including urban, rural, vegetation, and water. So what are they getting ready to terraform?
Right.
You know what I mean? Anyone watch CERN today? The Earth's still here, LOL. Yeah, we did. We did. And we have all that to get into.
That's right.
You know,
right.
Hey, we'll just have to see what we make of it. You know what I mean? So let's see. I wonder what they're really getting into. Navy patrol aircraft has been modified by NASA and is based at Wallops Flight Facility in Virginia. The P-3 will fly 5 days during the 12-day period. According to NASA, each flight will include one low-level pass at 1,000 feet over I-95, as well as 2 ascending and descending spiral tracks over Baltimore, and 1 spiral track over Greenbelt, Maryland. So
weird.
There you go, if you're in those areas.
Very interesting. We didn't bring it up, but I also had seen today that there was an air show, some sort of accident at an air show in Michigan.
Really?
We'll have to look that up. And I'm sorry about that.
No.
I totally had forgotten. What? Exasperated fighter. What? What's up, Logan's mom? No kaiju under my bed yet. Okay, you just wait, is all I'm saying.
Was it a truck, like a jet?
I don't know. It was just a quick thing that I had seen news.
Mechanical failure blamed for fatal truck blast at Michigan Air Show. Well, that's no good. Battle Creek police said one person died Saturday, July 2nd, at the Battle Creek field of Flight Air Show and Balloon Festival. Photos and videos shared on social media show a fiery crash. Well, that's terrible. So this dude passed. Condolences poured in on social media. So July 2nd for Chris Darnell, age 40, after he died in a jet truck accident at Battle Creek field of Flight Air Show and Balloon Festival. I assume this is what...
Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Prayers for the family.
Yeah.
And anybody else who was hurt by that active shooter.
Yes.
Yes. July 4th.
Of a blown tire.
A blown tire. Stunned by UFOs, exasperated fighter pilots get little help from Pentagon. I wonder what that means.
Right. In April 2014, 4 naval aviators narrowly escaped disaster. Just as they entered highly controlled airspace for a training exercise, their 2 FA-18F fighter jets nearly collided with an unidentified flying object. To the frustration of dozens of their fellow aviators, such a near catastrophe was inevitable. For months before and after the incident, air crews flying in exclusive use training areas off the U.S. East Coast frequently observed unknown objects exhibiting highly anomalous, I don't know what that means, anomalous flight characteristics, despite the collision hazard posed by the UFO aviators lacked a formal mechanism to report the mysterious objects. With aviation safety alerts as their only recourse, frustrated aviators and their commanders noted that the UFOs pose a severe threat to naval aviation and a critical risk to flight safety. Just days before the April 2014 incident, the squadron's exasperated commander wrote that it is only a matter of time before this results in a mid-air collision. A few weeks earlier, the skipper of another East Coast squadron warned, "I feel it may be only a matter of time before one of our FA-18 aircraft has a mid-air collision." So just...
Well, I mean, we're seeing a lot of this in the news.
Yep.
Okay, mainstream media, different outlets, different naval officials, and these guys aren't nobodies. And they're talking about UFOs becoming an issue, and now like a safety issue.
Right.
Okay, so they're going to talk about it on more serious forums here in the future, I think. You know what I mean?
But now, don't they have a whole, squad for that? Didn't they just come out that they have a whole specific wing that's handling... Crap. Is it part of NASA or part of...
Well, they've always had the Men in Black. I'm just playing.
But now they're coming out with it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So, switching gears here. Chick-fil-A is America's favorite restaurant for 8th year in a row.
Well, at least there's one good thing that happened in 2022.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
The ACSI hashtag Chick-fil-A continues to lead the industry and all restaurants for the 8th straight year with a steady score of 83 out of 100. Okay.
No, BMF, don't feel bad. We haven't been here in a while.
That's right.
We just started going live again, so it's all good to see everybody. Good to see you.
Yeah, they're like number 2 after Trader Joe's. I didn't even know Trader Joe's was also as a company.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was not that impressed with Trader Joe's, but maybe I just didn't see the charm.
Hey, I love the Lord's chicken, man.
That's right.
I love me some of the Lord's chicken.
That's right.
And that's why it's good.
And their sauce, too.
What do you think about this? Florida man charged with taking R2-D2 from Disney. Okay, taking it from resort after posing as a security guard.
What do I really think about it? I think F off. If everybody can steal in California up to $1,000, this guy went all the way to the effort of getting posing.
This is a scheme, premeditated. I mean,
yeah, definitely. As posing as a security guard. Look, all he wants is that as a centerpiece for parties or something, I imagine.
Look at this name.
Or he's a kissing me man.
A kissing me man. With a self-stated pending application for Walt Disney World Security is being accused of stealing and tampering with Walt Disney Resort property, including a Star Wars R2-D2 statue worth up to $10,000.
Woo! Now, was he going to sell it or was he... Because that makes a difference.
No, he's like, that's mine, boys.
Yeah, like if he's just keeping it in his house to be like a, like a nerd lord or something.
Please tell me this isn't real. David Proudfoot, 44. A 44-year-old man, y'all.
Who else
would posed do such a thing? With a pending application for Walt Disney Security. Okay? Posed as a security guard. So if he wasn't going to if he wasn't going to get the job, he was going to do this anyway.
Right.
Okay. Where are we at? I mean, what is this other than like a talking piece in your living room?
Hold on. Scroll down. Between 5 a.m. and 8:30 a.m., scroll down, Proudfoot reportedly gave an investigator a false name before leading him to an employee locker room at the Yacht Club Resort.
It looks like he's peeking.
Where Proudfoot said he worked and walked aimlessly around in search for his locker where Proudfoot said he had his belongings. He was just looking for his locker. After being unsuccessful with opening a locker he claimed to be his, the investigator asked to see what he assumed to be a wallet in Proudfoot's pocket. Proudfoot then produced a Florida driver's license with a different name than the one he told investigators and was transported back to Swan Reserve Hotel, where he later admitted to moving a game machine and an R2-D2 statue estimated to cost between $6,000 and $10,000 from the third floor of the Swan Hotel.
Mojave Desert, so no job. Technolophicer says that was a Jedi.
He was attempting to secure a better paying job by exposing the weaknesses in the security of the resorts, and he said he never intended to steal the items.
It was just so easy. I needed to show why you need me. Okay.
That's way lamer than I was really hoping that this was like some mastermind geek level 5,000.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay, this is as Tenacious D in real life.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going for.
I mean, they're
like,
breaking in.
I really wanted this to be like Tenacious D. Like
that's exactly. I mean, this is as close as you get.
That's right.
All right, so I just wanted to take note. All right, there's a lot of fear in the news, and then I see this a lot now. I mean, every time I go to look through the news, Florida teen's leg to be amputated after a weekend of shark attacks. Okay.
All right, so we've seen it in Egypt at the Red Sea. We've seen it in, where was the ones that we did the articles on? There were two in Egypt, and then there was another one somewhere else, and then now here. So I'm just saying the sharks is out.
As many of you know, our daughter Addison was attacked by a large shark yesterday, June 30th. While scalloping out of Keaton Beach, the shark bit her once and then attacked her again on her right thigh. She tried poking it in the eyes
and punching it.
Sorry, but it would not turn loose. Sorry, guys. I'll try and turn off the lights. It would not turn loose by the grace of God. Amen. She was with her brother, Rhett Willingham, who is a first responder firefighter who acted quickly to literally fight off the shark and pull her away and into a nearby boat of an unknown person. Thank you to whoever you are. Rhett put a tourniquet on her leg to minimize blood loss to the massive injury and kept her awake, ultimately saving her life. Once the boat got back to, I'm sorry for my terrible reading, got back to Keaton Beach, she was flighted to Tallahassee Memorial Hospital for emergency surgeries. She was stabilized, and there were multiple doctors trying to attend to her leg. They had to remove a vein, oh my Lord, from her leg to create an artery in the right to try and get blood flow reestablished. You dadgum water dog. You messed her vein up, man. Oh, holy
well,
crap.
I'm thankful she is alive.
Amen.
Oh, my goodness.
Glory be to God.
Yeah, thank God.
We want to thank everyone that has texted, called, and prayed. I'm trying to respond. I didn't read all that, but you know, there's the article here, and it leads to that. So if you want to, go check that out. It's the Washington Post. Man, prayers. Golly, y'all. Holy crap. Sorry. Shark attacks get me, man. All right. Now this is kind of what do you want to call this? Juxtaposition and antipose. He's taking this opportunity. Who? Travis Scott. Okay, you guys know how Astro World went. Okay, so this time
he's got virtue signal.
He's got to show how he cares about his audience, even though his audience beats the crap out of 5-foot girls.
That's right.
Travis Scott stops Coney Island July 4th concert. Stops the concert, y'all, after concert goers dangle from truss. He already faces billion-dollar lawsuits from victims of Astro World tragedy. Okay, look at these. Look at these.
Hey, yo, we need you.
Y'all need to stop the show. Stop the show.
To get down. We need y'all to get down. Hey, yo, we need you to. We got him. I got him.
If you got to say something that many times, do you really got it?
Right. I'm like, is he stuck?
If anything, I mean, I wouldn't put it past this dude to pay somebody to climb, and then just for this, so that he could make a good PR story. You know what I mean?
And they're like, no, I think I'll go up, mate. Thanks. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. When you encourage your crowd to be reckless and crazy for your entertainment.
Why don't we keep looking here? Okay. Where is the okay, POV. You buy Meek Mill tickets after the hot dog eating contest on Coney Island and end up getting stuck in the mosh and wake up with bruises and scrapes on your arms from the crowd. As a 5'3" girl, I couldn't stand a chance. I thought I was going to be fully trampled. See the fear in my eyes at this moment. Oh gosh. But they are like some like purge, like they go crazy at his concerts. Sorry for all the scrolling. As I continue to scroll. Oh, they will strike you for his music.
Wait.
Hold on, Chase. Y'all niggas like, it was chilling. I don't give a fuck tonight. I'm ready for whatever the fuck is going on, my nigga. Try what the fuck are we doing, boy?
Okay, sorry about that. That didn't work out very well.
Okay. Well,
enough.
Anyway, that'll be fine.
That'll be fine. Tech billionaires and media moguls will descend upon Sun Valley, Idaho this week. Okay, so not that that's a big deal.
Right.
I don't know. I saw it. Caught my eye. Welcome back, readers. Okay, sorry.
Summer camp for billionaires.
Summer camp for billionaires. And sharing the latest position in tech, director of Vibes.
Oh,
boy.
Snap.
Okay.
That's a tech position?
Yeah, we might as well pull this one if I have it. If I can
want to
find
be
it.
a director of Vibes. I am. I'm a professional
Director of
at-home
Vibes.
director of Vibes.
Summer camp for billionaires begins today. Some of the most influential figures in tech and media will touch down this week in a small Idaho town for the Sun Valley Conference, an annual meet and greet for the industry moguls. Over the years, the conference has been the backup for a number of major media mergers. Jeff Bezos' purchase of the Washington Post, Disney plan to purchase ABC, and the sale of NBC to Comcast all started in Sun Valley. Okay,
wow.
So hold up. I'll bet you that the people of Idaho don't love this that much.
Oh, I bet you're wrong. I bet the city does.
The city.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Is Sun Valley, Idaho on Google Maps? I don't know. Let's find out.
Is it?
Let's take an adventure.
No way. Is it?
It's like a live stream field trip. Sun Valley, Idaho.
course it is.
Ooh, beautiful.
Let me see if I can. Boom.
All right, scroll out. Where is it at? Where's it at?
This is Sun Valley.
I bet it's beautiful. I bet it's really pretty. Bald Mountain.
River
Oh,
Run
yeah.
Day Lodge.
Wow.
Warm Spring Day Lodge. I wonder which one it's going to be at.
Hotel Ketchum.
Where do you see that? Ketchum?
I don't like the
4.5
word
star.
Ketchum because it makes me think of Amityville Horror.
So, not far.
Dollar Mountain. So what?
Sawtooth City.
Oh, it's in Ketchum, Idaho.
That's right.
Weird.
But they call it Sun Valley. It's right next to Ketchum.
White Clouds, Morgan Ridge.
Oh. Okay. So now that we're clearly on a
China.
watch list.
That's right.
That's right. Okay. All right, moving on. Enjoy your descent upon Sun Valley, tech billionaires.
So is that the new Bohemian? We don't.
No, that's the new Siliconian.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Gotcha.
Climate activists glue themselves to Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper for protest. Government has become climate Judas. Are you ready for this?
I'm glued to this wall, sir, so ain't no getting out for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry for the disruption. Leonardo da Vinci said, out of all the sciences, art is the queen of communication. And now, more than ever in this day and age, communication of the truth and of the experience of humanity during these times of catastrophic climate change is needed now more than ever. The truth is that any new oil expansion is a death sentence for the future. It's a death sentence for the younger generations, and it's a death sentence for the nature that has directly inspired art for tens of thousands of years. Our government is still lying about the impacts of climate change. We are headed beyond 1.5 degrees to a world of 2 degrees warming or more. This will mean over 20% of the landmass of this planet becoming uninhabitable. We are here beneath this magnificent, beautiful painting today to join the dots. We are facing an era of multiple breadbasket failure. Crops are failing now all across the planet. India has stopped exporting any wheat.
Okay, I'm bored. So, listen. There's all of like 2 people there organically, if
There's
that.
like 3 or 4 people there,
No,
babe.
okay, first of all, you know that they called the news themselves, and that dude definitely called his aunt and his grandma. Was like, hey, I'm doing a thing. Come see me, please.
I'm with BMF Ranger. He says, I hope they drove there and paid $7 a gallon.
That's right. That's right. And this girl, like, all the girls are primming and prepping themselves. Like, let me make sure I look cute. Like, what kind of an impact is this? Do you think the Last Supper... Oh, okay. Well, you just super glue yourself there.
Well, you just super glue yourself then. If that's what you got to do. Why didn't one of you go and super glue yourself to the headless dude
I
over
feel
there?
bad because I literally care more about the fact that they spray painted that close to the painting than I do. I haven't listened to a word
You got
he has
some of
said.
your. So wait, if you accidentally get some of your spray paint on a historical painting, do they restore it, or did you just ipso facto accidentally get?
You changed history.
Yeah, you got involved with history. Oh, so now a security dude
Right,
shows
I'm like,
up.
as if they would even, I don't know.
You've got, sorry, Fran.
Right, what is the point though?
I'm an art student and I deeply respect this painting and all paintings. More so than I respect these paintings, I respect the power that
Awesome Nail Tech, what's up?
and it's that power that I speak to today.
That's exactly right. Technolifizer says propaganda in action.
I'm gonna glue myself to you.
Oh,
until they stop doing things.
Stop doing things!
Outside food banks, not outside galleries. If this gallery and the director of this gallery believes that art truly has the power to change the world, then I ask them to close their doors, along with all major galleries in this country, and demand that they will not reopen until the government commits to...
Did you walk here?
...not only made a promise, but they have a duty to protect us from the catastrophic effects of climate...
She rode the tram. They rode the tram.
Stop talking.
Okay.
No, that's not nice. Poor thing, too. Nobody is listening, and nobody is listening to her.
Poor thing. Okay, so moving on to the next.
It's because the echoey chamber. It's very difficult to pay attention.
In an art gallery.
In an art gallery.
Surrounded by
What did that
timeless
picture-
pieces.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So
what did
how
that
dare?
picture do to you?
Yeah.
You couldn't have glued yourself to like a gas pump.
Too loco.
Wouldn't that have worked better?
No new oil, but they use oil-based paint and oil-based. Oh man, super
But
glue.
gas pumps aren't air conditioned, and they're not as posh as the Last Supper painting.
Just stop oil, Karen.
Just stop oil, Karen. Gosh.
Putin pal drops menacing hint: a cleansing is coming for Europe. So
That sounds very esoteric-y. Those two guys look alike. You know that one guy only wears a mustache because otherwise, like at first glance, people confuse them.
Lukashenko claimed this weekend that he thinks it's time for Europe to face a moral cleansing. Oh, come on. But you guys see the point, okay? This is on the Daily Beast if you guys want to go read more of this.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah. Can't you see them painting their agenda so that you can, like,
There
the
is
filters?
no good guy.
The filters are insane these days. Iran's maritime activity in Red Sea is most significant in a decade. So,
First glance, I'm thinking battleship.
you're thinking battleship.
Yeah, like the game.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the pictures.
Defense chief reveals satellite images of 4 Iranian warships that he says are patrolling area's waters. Warns recent space tests prove Tehran capable of attacking Europe with ICBMs. Okay, so wars and rumors of wars.
That's right.
This one I thought was funny. It just seemed, why are these so comical to me? A mysterious cult that predates Stonehenge. If this doesn't seem like,
Right.
Okay. Spread over a vast remote landscape in northwestern Saudi Arabia, a millennia-old archaeological remains that could change our understanding of prehistory.
Ooh.
Yeah. I never did really find the meat to this, but look at this. Isn't that wild?
Wow.
I don't know. It's the Nabatean city of Hegra was Saudi Arabia's first UNESCO World Heritage Site. I suck at this. I'm sorry. Arrived. She explained that the circle of rocks next to me was the remains of a house occupied in the Neolithic period from 6000 to 4500 BCE, and that this area was once scattered with thriving settlements until recently. The prevailing wisdom was that this region had little human activity until the Bronze Age, after 4000 BCE. Okay, but McMahon and her colleagues' work has unearthed a very different story, that Neolithic Saudi Arabia was a dynamic, intensely populated, complex landscape spread over a vast area. Around me were more than 30 dwellings and tombs, and that was just a tiny fraction of the remains here. I tried to imagine the landscape as it may have been thousands of years ago, green, lush, and teeming with people as they moved noisily around, herding goats and calling out to each other. But the climate, you guys.
Right.
The climate and inert landscape. Okay. So, mysterious cults, I don't think so. I don't know. What do you think?
I think more likely, well, I guess I'll keep my opinion.
Okay, I cheated on this one. I didn't care very much. All right, but it's out there. 126 dogs rescued from illegal slaughterhouse in China.
Aww.
Okay. No, babe, they were rescued. Okay. Activists and local government officials rescued 126 dogs from an illegal slaughterhouse in north central China, according to Humane Society International, HSI. In a group effort, animal activist groups Vishine and Baoji Small Animal Protection Association teamed up with law enforcement officers and the mayor of China's Fufang County to find and shut down an illegal slaughterhouse, per a release from HSI.
Wow.
The rescue mission happened about 1,000 miles from where the Yulin Dog Meat Festival was coming to a close after 10 days, HSI added. So is this offensive of me to, because some folks would call me racist for reading that, so I don't know. They have a Yulin, a dog meat festival, guys.
Right.
Okay?
Inside, they found a gruesome scene with dead dogs on the floor, pools of blood, dehairing machines, and knives. HSI said of what rescuers found in the slaughterhouse. The activists also reported that processed dog meat was found at the facility. A pile of pet collars was found in the corner of the slaughterhouse, and some of the 126 dogs found alive were also wearing collars. Disturbing proof that pet dogs, likely stolen from homes, streets, and farms many miles away, are all too often being killed for meat. Wow.
Yeah. All right. Wow, indeed. Isn't that crazy? Phew. I can't stand that, man.
Yeah.
That bothers me to the depths of. Okay, I don't like that, man. That's gross, dude. All right, but who am I? I eat squirrel. They probably think that's gross.
I don't think so.
Anywho,
I don't think they think that.
so this is just a string of a narrative that I wanted to point out to you guys. We can go through them pretty quick. After a string of Supreme Court setbacks, Democrats wonder whether Biden White House is capable of urgency moment demands. Okay. As some Democrats grow impatient with Biden, alternative voices emerge. Ooh. Okay.
Wow.
I know. Oh, and then we get into that. So, but do you see what I'm saying? That's two different,
Right.
articles, two different writers, editors. Okay. And it shows that the Democrats.
Did you see the post he put, to the people making people pay at the pump, price increases? We demand that you, this is a time of war. We demand that you stop increasing these prices.
Oh, that tweet.
Now, yeah.
I really wish I could find that tweet.
And then they wrote back, or the fuel industry.
We'll have that later on.
Yeah, the
we
fuel industry wrote back. It was like, okay, we'll get right on that, President. Also, make sure to have the whatchamacallit, the intern writing this post take Economy 101 in the fall.
Oh my gosh.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I butchered it.
No, you didn't. We'll see it later. Group wielding white nationalist flags march along Boston's Freedom Trail on July 4th weekend. Now, that's in Boston. Okay? So, we see these guys. Look at how brightly this glows. Or you let me know.
Near Boston is denouncing an afternoon march.
Does it glow to you?
This is video posted on Twitter from Real Mac Report. It shows people holding flags bearing the symbol of the white nationalist group Patriot Front. They followed the path of the city's Freedom Trail.
That glows a lot. Anyway, so moving on from Boston's news, we go into Philadelphia. Okay? Now look at how Philadelphia, Patriot Front effed around and found out in Philadelphia. Watch.
What the fuck? Oh, shit!
And they got everybody, white, black, it don't matter.
Oh, fuck them up! These niggas start hopping out the back of the truck.
I will bet you, because they're piling in and out of this Penske truck.
Right.
But I will bet you that there is a whole nother group up in
Right?
this Penske
They're just
truck.
like,
Because the lights are
don't
on.
say a word.
The lights are on and they're there at the same
Right.
time. They're trying to open it right now.
They're just holding it down, like, please.
Notice they have a smoke bomb, like a fireworks smoke bomb going off in the back of the truck. Okay, to try to like literally smoke screen so that you can't see how many people are in the back of the truck.
How very glowy of them.
Exactly.
I just found out what glow means today, so I'm gonna overuse it for a while.
There's 3 Penske trucks.
You nigga got smokes coming out the trucks and shit. This shit like a Call of Duty campaign.
That's right. It's like Call of Duty campaign.
Oh shit! Oh, fuck him up! These niggas start hopping out the back of the truck. Yo, fuck them niggas out, they trying to escape! He's their bitches! These niggas got smokes coming out the trucks and shit. This shit like a Call of Duty game.
After the 50-some people found dead in a trailer. No kidding.
Right.
Anywho, okay. So, isn't that funny? I don't know, guys.
It makes me think of, do you remember when we were watching the protests back in the Gap, and like they would have trucks like that where they would hand out, like
Rookie Fed Battalion. That's hilarious.
Makeshift shields and weapons and the such.
Okay, J Tree, I hear you. He would consider them more like a side group, like BLM,
right?
More than Feds. But this is a little bit of a nihi yaha, or what? How do you say it? How do you say like dang, what is wrong? I'm brain farting right now.
No, it's okay.
How do you say it? It's like nana nana boo boo.
Right. Okay. I was wondering. I couldn't think of it either.
Hee hee ha ha. Nana nana boo boo. Red states are winning the post-pandemic economy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was just kind of like hee hee hee. But I don't really know. And
in other not shocking news,
workers it's just a joke though.
No,
workers and employers moved away from the coast to middle of country and Florida, sparking swifter recoveries there. Okay.
So the middle of country and Florida.
Right, or
right.
What they mean is the South.
Yeah, but I mean Florida, especially because of DeSantis.
Red states. I don't know.
Well, no, you're right.
Bosses offer mid-year raises to retain employees as inflation takes toll. Okay. Exxon, others, T. Rowe Price, Exxon, others say higher pay is needed to keep up with rivals or to reflect that staffers are paying more for gasoline, groceries. So imagine the corporate espionage happening right now where like companies are stealing managers and companies are like offering more money and stuff right now.
That's right.
Like I don't know, I don't know. I'm not in that world. So.
Tried.
Simply looking at food triggers inflammation in the brain.
No.
Can impair health in overweight people.
Okay, I don't need this kind of negativity in my life.
Imagine you're sitting down for your favorite meal. You can see and smell turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, and cranberry sauce. Your mouth starts to water a bit, but that's not the only response your body makes. Just the sight of food triggers an inflammatory response in the brain.
Do you know that I spent my whole life telling myself that this very thing wasn't true?
Really?
Yeah, that's a thing for girls. Like,
this?
Yeah, like looking at food. I feel heavier just looking at that food. No, I don't. I had to and here it is.
The fact that this inflammatory factor is responsible for a considerate proportion of normal insulin secretion in healthy individuals is surprising, because it's also involved in the development of type 2 diabetes. Oh, snap. They gave everybody type 2 diabetes just from the pictures of McDonald's. I'm just kidding.
LOL.
Study lead author from the Department of Biomedicine and the Department of Endocrinology in a statement: before we take our first bite of food, insulin arrives on the scene. Researchers call this the neurally mediated phase of insulin secretion. Okay. Mukbang.
Well then.
I don't know.
Oh, so the saying, my eyes were too big for my stomach.
Previous studies were unable to conclude why seeing a meal in front of you generated a signal to the pancreas to ramp up insulin production. However, this time around, researchers identified an inflammatory factor known as interleukin 1 beta. Okay, the IL-1B factor is also involved in the immune response to pathogens or in tissue damage. The smell and sight of a meal stimulate specific immune cells in the brain, known as the microglia. Okay. Resident physician for internal medicine. These cells briefly secrete the IL-1B, which in turn affects the autonomic nervous system. I'm going to go ahead and leave this article where it's at. You guys can go ahead and
anyway,
read. There you go.
So if you look at a meal and you feel bigger, you might be. Hey, who knows? There you go.
Just been around Morrison's security tags in loads of things, a sign of the times, I guess, where you got this whole,
right,
security tags on the
gummies,
on the vitamins here.
Yep.
Supermarkets put security tags on cheese blocks as stores tackle shoplifting amid soaring food costs.
Well, can you look at the meat in the plastic thing? That
feels
very...
You can't take my plastic box with you.
That's right. It feels very secret agent-y. Like
it says protected by GPS. So if you steal this box, it says protected by satellite GPS on it. GPS.
That's insane.
Okay. And look how much their meat is. This is definitely like a UK quid. Like an English quid. $8.
8 pounds.
8 pounds. Yeah. 8 quid. I don't know. Okay. But are you guys seeing this kind of stuff at your grocery store yet? Where they're locking stuff up like butter?
I haven't seen that yet. Not here, at least.
Okay.
Yet.
They're locking up baby formula and stuff like that.
I'm sure it's coming.
So these next few articles are just going to kind of narrate with their what is this called? Their titles here. Kind of a narrative. You know what I mean? Of an agenda that we're kind of seeing. So buckle up. Bonds flash recession warning light as key part of the yield curve inverts again. Okay. So bonds flash recession warning.
Right.
Okay. The recession warning light as key part. So this is really right here. Recession warning.
Right.
Warning everybody. Recession. Oil tumbles as much as 10%, breaks below $100 as recession fears mount.
That's right.
Okay, see, this is what they're promoting right here. Recession fears. Fear. Recession. Okay, nothing on horizon to rival dollar status. So I read this and it sounds like the Fed is saying, because this is from a Fed study, where this is like, nothing on the horizon to rival the dollar status. Don't worry about
nothing
it.
To see
oh,
here.
of course, nothing could rival the dollar. Of course not. Okay, go back to sleep, America. Your government has this under control.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Nothing can rival the dollar status. Anyway. So, and again, Euro slides to 20-year low against the dollar as recession fears build. So a lot of they're warning us.
That's
okay.
Right.
This
That's
is about
right.
to get slippery. You know what I mean? So get your bullets, your beans, your Band-Aids, your peanut butter, water filtration, water storage and containment, power backup batteries, okay? Some solar generators, some solar power. All right.
If you can't get stuff, figure out how to do stuff. Make sure you got recipes.
Yeah, if you can't afford to get solar backup batteries and all that, well, you can YouTube and learn how to start wiring that junk up and try, get the skill going, the knowledge, or, water cleaning, or, you know what I mean? Not that that's y'all's bag or anything, that's more of me and Tiff's bag about the whole prepping. And doing the best you got with what you can with what you got.
That's right.
Doing the best you can with what you got where you're at. You know what I'm saying?
Chuloco says we've been in a recession for 6 days now. They just don't want to admit it.
Thank
and are
you.
Trying to change the definition. Isn't that funny? They would change the definition of a word before coming.
Dang, J-Tree says got my tomatoes going. All right, that's awesome.
Yeah, us too.
Those fears have been around for a while. Yeah, but now they have to come out and admit it. Cryptoverse, the bonfire of the NFTs. I brought this to your radar because it was on my radar. The NFT dream isn't dead, but you're gonna have to read this article on your own if you want to find out more about it, because I just don't care about the NFTs. I'm sorry. I don't know. The market
That's right.
shone gloriously last year as crypto-rich speculators spent billions of dollars on the risky assets. So a picture that I could take a screenshot of that you... Okay, no, keep it.
Nope.
You guys, anything that can be taken away from you when the electricity is shut off...
Right,
Okay.
it's not really of any true value.
That's right. All right. So hopefully you see what we're putting down. Go home. Honduran islanders fight against crypto colonists.
What?
Yeah, that's a weird one. 1,000-gallon water storage. Holy cow. Dairy, sorry, little blizzard right now. What? Have reliable friends. That's a big one. That's a huge one. I need my reliable friends. Y'all come on down here to the south if it gets too bad where you're at, and we'll hook up.
That's right.
Straight ahead, let's see here. The battle over land rights and sovereignty on the island of Roatan has galvanized the whole country.
Ooh.
All right, so Honduran, things aren't going so well. Crypto colonists,
Right.
all right, are not welcome. Now, this one is a little off the wall.
Did you see that water, though?
Yes.
Man, beautiful.
This one's a little off the wall. This one's a little crazy. The origin of vibes.
Well, but that's interesting
Because
if you think about the article before,
that's
where
right.
now they have, what is it, the director of vibes. Okay, so can I read this one?
Go ahead.
The same commentators who use of vibes today might have reached for charisma, but while charisma was admiring and grand, vibes is non-committal and irreverent. Scroll down. Which might there you go. Point. Vibes has become say that word because
Ubiquitous.
real good, baby.
Ubiquitous.
You did a real good job.
Ubiquitous. For some reason, can't do that.
Okay, we're done with this article.
Oh, yeah? Okay, yeah, we probably should be. Vibe Talk has also entered politics. In this magazine in 2021, Derek Thompson invited readers to think of politics as vibes war. Okay.
Oh, this spring again in these pages. Yeah, okay. So, vibes. Neither a centrist nor a progressive. He's a vibe.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyway, words don't mean things anymore, so...
Not since acronyms took over, my dear.
Let's just leave that there, too.
James Cameron isn't worried about Avatar trolls, okay? They see the movie again and shut the up. Exclusive. So James Cameron's like, I don't give a...
What's a Avatar troll?
Basically, a troll is like... He's basically calling folks who are critical a troll, but that's not exactly what a troll is. Okay? Can you guys explain better what a troll is in the chat? Or better yet, here, since I'm
But is he talking about, like, the internet term usage?
No,
like...
no. He's talking about critics. Okay? I think. Where is Urban Dictionary? One who posts a deliberately provocative message to a news group or message board with the intention of causing maximum disruption and argument. Okay, that's essentially a troll.
Gotcha.
Okay, but so he's saying, how did he put it? So sorry, guys. Where's Whoa.
Wow. The way of the water.
The way of the water. Okay. He says, then they see the movie again and go, okay? Excuse me. Let me just shut the F up right now, so I'm not worried about that.
Trolls will have it that nobody gives a crap and they can't remember the characters' names, or one dang thing that happened in the movie. Says, then they see the movie again. Okay, excuse me, let me just shut the F up right now, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, well, good. We wrote a whole article about this guy not being worried about trolls.
The agonizingly long 3-hour movie, it's like giving me a effing break. I've watched my kids sit and do 5 one-hour episodes in a row. Here's the big social paradigm shift that has to happen. It's okay to get up and go pee. Who's going to argue against filmmaker with this much form in turning 3-hour epics into record-breaking box office behemoths?
Well,
a lot of behemoths in the news. Okay, sorry about that, guys.
No, I really want to see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not... Absolutely. I can't wait to see the agenda in this one.
The Trump era is also going to be one of the weirder times when people look back historically about the division in this country. He's such a polarizing figure that so many people felt like they could abandon their own ethics and morals and principles just to attack him and anybody who supports him, because he is an existential threat to democracy itself.
But don't you think it's not a cause, but maybe like a symptom? Like it's going to get, you said it got real weird. Maybe it's going to get weirder.
Yeah, I think it's going to get weirder. He's going to run again.
You think he wins?
Well, he's running against a dead man.
That's right.
You know, I mean, Biden shakes hands with people that aren't even there when he gets off stage.
Yeah.
I think he's seeing ghosts.
Yeah.
You see him on Jimmy Kimmel the other day?
No.
Well, he was just rambling. I mean, if he was anyone else, if he was a Republican, if that was Donald Trump doing that, every fucking talk show would be screaming for him to be off the air. And by the way, I'm not a Trump supporter in any way, shape, or form. I've had the opportunity to have him on my show more than once. I've said no every time. I don't want to help him. I'm not interested in helping him.
The night is still young. We'll see.
If I have him on, the night is still young?
Yeah.
You think I'll have him on?
R.I.P. Joe Rogan again.
I think you'll have him on.
Really? Why do you think that? Because you'll have Putin on?
And you're competitive as fuck. No. I think ultimately, I mean, you've had a lot of people that I think you may otherwise be skeptical. Would I have a good conversation? Which I think is your metric. You don't care about politics, so can I have a good conversation? And I think you had like people like Kanye on, for example, and you had a great conversation with him. I think I think.
Yeah, but Kanye is an artist. But Kanye doing well or not doing well doesn't change the course of our country.
What do you think about that? Lala HK says, my girlfriend just went and saw Joe Rogan in Las Vegas. That's awesome.
Wow.
Pretty cool. I've never been to Las Vegas.
Rest in peace, Joe Rogan again. I would require families to have a father to get benefits, or, you know,
So he has denied having Trump on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast
because he
multiple times. Right. What?
Evidently.
Because he's already under enough scrutiny, he don't need that.
Right.
You know, he blew up enough with Alex Jones. Alex Jones was enough. You know what I mean?
But I agree, maybe this go, he might, you know, he's lost his relevance in some circles.
Dude, yes, maybe serve the country if you want government aid. Absolutely, just gotta require families to have fathers to get benefits instead of the other way around.
Right.
Eric Adams, aide mugged at gunpoint, told crooks, "You don't want to do this. I work for the mayor." So this is New York's mayor. New York's mayor's aide. If it ever loads.
That's right.
Crime is the number one issue on New Yorkers' mind right now. You know, regardless of all the good stuff we're doing, until we get crime under control, New Yorkers are going to feel we're not making progress, which we are. We are decreasing in shootings for the last...
Whose Maserati is that in the background?
11, 12 months. I don't know the exact number of months. 12 weeks. I'm sorry, 12 weeks. Decrease in shootings. Since we instituted our plan, we're seeing a decrease in shooting, decrease in homicides. We're seeing a 30-year high in gun arrests.
And his aide was just mugged at gunpoint.
That's right.
Okay. Moving on.
Says his aide.
Into more important news. Man busted for battering cop with hot dog. Hold on now. Hold on. Okay. Floridian, 47, ignored their order to put the hot dog down.
He was selling hot dogs on a downtown street, St. Petersburg street, early Saturday when police gave him numerous warnings that he was in violation of a city ordinance. Stoll, however, ignored the warnings and continued to sell hot dogs in the roadway after the street closure permit ended. An officer noted an arrest
affidavit.
Thank you.
The defendant was asked to put the hot dog down as he continued his attempt to sell it, reported Officer Anthony Bragano. When directed to drop the hot dogs, really Stoll reportedly became extremely upset and threw the item, which is not a sandwich, at a uniformed patrolman.
I don't feel like you read that right. And threw the item, which is not a sandwich, at a uniformed patrolman.
The hot dog hit the cop, who was not injured by the airborne bun and beef seen above.
You didn't stop to... The hot dog hit the cop, who was not injured by the airborne bun and beef.
Seen above, Stoll was arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer, a felony. He was also charged with resisting, a misdemeanor, for allegedly struggling with cops as they sought to place him under arrest. You can't just be throwing hot dogs in people's faces.
Okay, first of all, he's got a goose egg on the end of his hot dog hairline up here.
Well, that's because a nightstick throws a little bit... It throws differently than a hot dog. And he wasn't ready for that. Stoll was released from the county jail Saturday morning after posting $26.50 bond. Stoll lives about 40 miles from St. Petersburg and Newport Richey, where he and his wife purchased a $230,000 home earlier this year.
Now, what the F does that have to do with anything? Pardon my letter drop, but what does that have to do with anything? Why you gotta tell me how much him and his wife's home is valued at? That's a little doxy, isn't it? Also, this poor little lumphead, poor little lumpy here.
We all have bad days, man.
Do you think? Okay. How do you think?
You gotta remember to be cool, man.
How do you think that went in the jail cell? Like, what you in for?
Oh.
Man, I threw a wiener at a hot dog. Or wait, no. Whoops. I'm sorry. How's that go? I threw a wiener at a cop.
Maybe it was intensely heat hot, or say had chili sauce that may have gone in the officer's eye.
It was pride.
Oh, man.
It was pride. And then, do you know how much crap the officer got? Like, hey man, I heard you got a hot dog thrown at you.
Oscar Mayer will sign him as the spokesperson this week. What you did, sir, was progressive and brave. Oh, the bun may have been stale and hard, you see.
He's more annoyed than remorseful. You can see it in his face. Okay?
And you can see in his face, he's like, yeah, I'm going to throw another one too. Wait till I get out of here. Y'all going to need so much legislation to keep me from hot dogs and wieners.
I'll hot dog your whole house.
Better stay away.
Hide hot dogs in your air filter.
So if he hits me with a hot dog, would he get charged with a felony? Don't I matter? Oh no!
This makes me so happy.
Thank you, Florida. Thank you, Florida. Okay.
Florida again?
For everything you're doing. Okay. July 4th, a Florida man is facing a felony battery charge. Okay. Anyway, assault dogs. That's right. All right.
I love the police. Floridian 47 ignored their order to
put down
the hot dog down.
Put the hot dog down.
If only this had been on Cops.
Oh man, I wanted to find another guy.
Okay, but I feel like this sucks because
don't worry,
got
next
a felony
time
charge and he probably just lightly doinked it at him. If you're gonna get a felony charge, you should at least get to whop.
You gotta splatter it. Okay, you gotta earn it.
Like, if I'm gonna get charged with hitting you with it, do I get to really come up and hit you, or does it just matter that I tried? Because, okay, I don't support throwing hot dogs at police officers. I'm just saying there's worse things that could be happening right now.
Which is not a sandwich. Sandwiches are safe. Okay? Sandwiches don't do this to you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? We all know and love and trust sandwiches.
You gotta tell Doc about this one.
Oh, I gotta send this one, to my buddy.
Hilarious.
Oh, man. Let go of your wiener, sir. Sir.
No. Why is this? Just gets me right in the funny bone.
If his real name was Oscar. Okay. Oscar Stoll. Okay. All right. Enough hot dog talk.
My nose keeps popping into the screen. All right. I'm done. I just need to go to bed.
Okay. So,
Back to serious things.
yeah. Okay. CERN scientists discover 3 exotic subatomic particles. Not that we care about that. I heard that a weasel broke CERN.
Yeah, in 2017. February 1st, 2017. A weasel-like creature made its way onto the 17-mile track and was instantly electrified.
I'm going to take you guys to right when they're about to have 2 stable beams at CERN earlier from their live stream today.
And there we are. Round 3 has officially... In 8 seconds from now... 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Unstable.
Now, it's not real.
No. All of this is an animation, but now technically they say they did what they aim to do at 13 tera-electron volts, 2 stable beams.
So now recording the first collisions, and we have the Director General coming up to the floor to make a statement on behalf of our beautiful laboratory. We are starting the countdown again. What's happening?
We're in stable beams.
We are in stable beams?
We are in stable beams.
Are
We've
they
switched to
colliding?
stable beams. We're colliding.
We are colliding?
The experiments are starting to take
The
first
experiment
data
started to
of
take the
Mercury.
data, but what happened to Director General? She was supposed to come.
Okay.
Statistic installation
These remind
at
me
the
of,
CERN data center where they've installed
So they're saying that this is an art installation that shows the data.
an artistic installation. And these colors tell us that the data are actually flowing. This is
From
just
each of the experiments,
art.
yes, coming in.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we will soon see the real data arriving to
So
the
this is-
computing center.
Exactly. This is then
And,
transmitted from all the experiments
Exactly,
into the
from the
computing
center of the detectors that we are seeing right now to the counting rooms of the detectors of the experiments, and then to the CERN data center, and from there to the world through the LHC computing grid.
Yes, and of course, all the data, we can't handle this all at the same time. So at each of these stages, we actually look at the data, see what's interesting or not, and only pass on the interesting data to the next level. And this is the way that we reduce the data, and then make copies of it as well, and send this out to all these different places.
And this is
Some say it's a distraction, I don't know what it is. I think it's an omen, and which is a weird thing to say. Just listen to what she says. Sorry.
Exploration at CERN just had collisions at an unprecedented energy, 13.6 tera electron volt, and this opens a new era of exploration at CERN.
This opens a new era of exploration.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
So, they say they found 3 new exotic subatomic particles. Okay. This is really more or less how I feel about it. I know a lot of folks feel like it's a distraction. I think this person knows the truth.
Wait, hold on. Sean says can't have discernment without CERN. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I know everyone may not be thinking that this is that deep right now with everything that's going on with this whole CERN thing, but God has been speaking to his people, those who are really, really tuned in and listening to him. This is not the day for us to be lukewarm. This is not the day for us to not be present and aware. We need to be alert and have sober mind, because right now what is going on, these Satanists and these people practicing witchcraft with this whole CERN, they are busy. They are busy. We need to not be off of our post today. We need to be on our post. We need to be anointing our children, anointing our homes, staying home if you must. Do not go out drinking. Do not go out partying. Do not go out smoking. Do not go out having your inhibitions low right now. This is a time that you need to be praying and warring in the spirit for this nation, for people, for there are going to be people perishing. This pit, this CERN that is being opened is unleashing principalities and demons. We need to pray. God bless us all.
I said the exact same thing to Landon earlier. I was like, wow, she is like remarkably beautiful.
But more or less, I align with her that we need to be warring in the spirit, praying, connecting with God, because right now, like she said, that other team, the enemy, they are busy. She's right.
That's right.
She's right.
That's right.
All right. Now, whether or not we agree with her,
Yep.
Because I don't wear stuff on my head or whatever, but
right.
Let's see. Unspecified, look up the CERN Shiva dance.
Is that the opening ceremony dance? I bet it is.
I don't know. I just thought we would look at it. Oh, crap. I can't spell. Hey. How old is it? From when? 6 months ago? What is it? Dancing Shiva.
I don't know. I think it's from like years ago.
There's all kinds of
I could be wrong, though.
Technolithicer.
The science behind the Lord Shiva's cosmic dance. What?
What do you think? Which one?
Did you... Oh, wait. Hold on. Clyde CERN. Okay. Yeah,
some other performances until we hear back from Technolithicer. In the in Switzerland, they've got jets flying over. There's this huge abstract performance, and they've got all the characters there, man.
Right.
Mindless horde, like mindless drone type.
Mind the dancing, but the symbology of some of the stuff that comes on, and then
symbolic.
The Baphomet that comes out, and
I mean, I know it looks like laughable, but I mean, this is highly like they're showing some crazy stuff. A lot of it is probably more true than we
right, exactly.
A lot of it is performance, but like a lot of this is spiritual.
It gets pawned off in the guise of art or just a joke, or it's nothing. But look, like that's not nothing.
That's not nothing. And this portal-like thing.
That's like a yoke, but dancing. I don't know. Weird. Those are Egyptian. And the noises, like...
Yeah, I mean, this is straight up demonic. I'm just saying, like, and this is at one of their ceremonies because of a railway that they built. Yeah. So I found that looking up what Technolithicer suggested, which I suggest if you guys want to dive into some stuff, is to brush up as to why they have Lord Shiva's cosmic dance at CERN. You know what I mean?
Right.
But moving on into some lighter news, if you guys don't mind. How Joe Biden is like America's founding fathers. And no, I'm not kidding. Biden has great ideas, but can't implement them due to political stalemate. Just like Washington and Jefferson. Just like them.
Oh.
You can spot climate change in old restaurant menus. In the 1800s, Vancouver seafood joints served lots of salmon. These days, they serve squid.
Okay.
Transracial influencer Oil London comes out as Korean woman.
Okay.
All right. There's nothing inappropriate about drag queens performing for children. Really? I recognize that the UK does not have the same gun problem as the US, but right-wing talking points in the US quickly make their way to us. It's important to question the motives of these topics and especially what they're looking to distract from. No, what are y'all looking to distract from? What, messing with children, putting drag...
That's right.
You know, that. What are y'all up to?
Yep.
Y'all the ones projecting. Y'all doing something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
you're going to try and turn it, make it sound like we violent because y'all trying to be sniffing and doing stuff with children's. Planet possible. Climate anxiety is widespread among youth. Can they overcome it?
Huh.
No, they're gluing
It's
themselves to
not climate anxiety. It's just anxiety.
They're gluing themselves to Leonardo da Vinci's freaking paintings.
That's right.
They're not coping well.
That's
Millennials and Gen Z have grown up on a different freaking planet with tougher choices. Are you sure? Okay, than their parents. Accepting that that is the first step in avoiding despair. I don't think so. I don't think there's any avoiding despair at this point. You want to avoid despair, get you some water containment and storage and filtration, okay? Because that's number friggin' one.
Well, but okay, so like millennials and Gen Z have grown up on a different planet with tougher choices. But that's only if you're asking obvious. So, you know, like what gender you are doesn't have to be a tough choice, in my opinion. But I don't suffer from...
A couple glued themselves.
That's right, that's right. Don't overreact.
Up. Solar storms may cause up to 5,500 heart-related deaths in a given year. Is it the solar storms or is it the venom in the jibby jab?
Well, it can disrupt your body clock and ultimately affect your heart.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
There you go.
I think we all know what's going on. When the solar storms strike. Oh, that was good.
No.
Oh. All right. Gavin Newsom wants you to forget about this. California governor encourages cancellation of July 4th fireworks July 1st, 2020.
And there are massive fireworks going off pretty much in every direction that you see here. The city of LA has a ban as well. We know many of the public shows have been canceled, so we've done stories on this. More people have been, unfortunately, setting off illegal fireworks. I mean, it is quite the sight, but this is not supposed to be happening. I mean, you could be fined up to $50,000.
This is quite the sight.
Shut up!
That dude was so perfect for this.
Shut up!
That's so perfect. Oh, man. Whoops.
Oh, my gosh. I love.
San Diego, 10 years ago. Footage shows moment that $400,000 San Diego fireworks disaster lit up the night sky in 15 seconds. 7,000 fireworks went off in 15 seconds. Holy! Is this it? Is this the end?
This woman is like dragging her husband off the field. She's like, we gotta go.
I think we gotta go. This isn't good. Get some.
That was so beautiful. Those who live to tell the tale.
Whoa.
It was glorious. Can we watch it one more time? That made me happy. No, the whole thing. Look at it. Can you imagine? Look at how violent it gets for a second. Those who live.
What the That gets me every
Best fireworks show ever.
It gets me every time.
Well, everybody got to go home and get to bed quick, you know. Nobody got the wine.
Let's go home. Let's get to it. Come on.
All right, that's it.
Woo! Wasn't that great?
Good times.
This is what we wanted to talk about. President Biden. My message to the companies running gas stations and setting prices at the pump is simple. This is a time of war and global peril. Bring down the price you are charging at the pump to reflect the cost you're paying for the product, and do it now.
Do it now.
U.S. Oil and Gas Association. Working on it, Mr. President. In the meantime, have a happy 4th, and please make sure the White House intern who posted this tweet registers for Econ 101 for the fall semester.
Oy, 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 oy.
They're fast but good. They're fast but good. Richard, what's up, man? Unspecified TR and looking up Hannibus spinning wheel firework. It's a 39-second video, but these Japanese fireworks are quite unique. Okay. Try looking up Hannibus spinning wheel. Okay. I
want to look. I gotta look. We gotta see.
Hannibus.
Hannibus.
You guys know how good I am at spelling.
Did we spell that right?
No, probably not.
Hold on. It is Hanabi. There we go.
Holy!
Whoa, that is
This
so
is not
cool.
real. This is not real.
Yes, it is.
No, this is not real.
There's
No.
got to be something good right now.
No way.
Here it is.
No.
What?
No, I don't believe it. That's not real.
Well, there's your vortex that opened up. Okay, that freaks me plumb out.
No way, man. No. It's gotta be an edit. There's no way. This is some Gandalf level stuff. Unless I found the wrong video.
Hold on.
It looks like
Hold
Gandalf.
on.
Okay. It is awesome. What?
I have to look this up and see if this is real or not.
Of course it's well, I mean, metal oxides are the source of colors like phosphorus, right? No, not phosphorus. I don't know. That's more of a propellant. CGI. It's a glass attachment to the camera. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat.
Dang it, that would have been so cool.
Daggum Japanese always showing off. Computer manipulation. FJB, that's right. Pfft, yeah, if Gandalf built it. Yeah. All right. Moving in. When you try to be inspirational, but you're Joe Biden. Can we watch?
No, I'm very disappointed now.
All right, I'm going.
Go.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word.
One word.
I was going to excuse me. America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him
Put the foot.
and
He puts the foot in. He puts the foot in his mouth.
And then he takes it out again. And then he puts foot back in mouth, and then he takes it out again. Okay. Oh yeah, man, they're really stepping it up. I think this is the Netherlands. Am I right? Dutch farmers protest against grain reforms. Farmers claim the proposed changes, will mean some losing their jobs.
Johan reser natuurlijk niks verloren. Maak hem geen kroon nu. Hoppakee, dan gaat de hele dubbel van deze kip, jongens. Hoppakee. Ga gewoon volle dubbel net vliegt terug. Nou, de hele boel, hè. En dan gaan we in de verder, dan gaan de boeren gaan geblokkeerd. Maar ja, dat hebben we nog wel gegeven.
Alright, we're about to grow grass over your road. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see freedom.
That'll do.
It's good to see freedom, though. You know, it's good to see pushback in the correct, proportionate.
Right.
You know, I just really.
It's always amusing hearing comments read out of context. Yeah, it is. It's a specialty that we offer.
President Biden and White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre took no questions from reporters Friday after 72 journalists signed an unprecedented letter calling for an end to the mysterious press screening of media members let into Biden events. You want to read this? Dear Karine Jean-Pierre, okay, this is on the 30th of June. All right. We once again respectfully request the Biden administration, without exception, reopen all of the traditional venues for presidential remarks at the White House, including the East Room and South Court Auditorium for any reporter admitted to the White House campus. The current method of allowing a limited number of reporters into these events is not only restrictive and antithetical.
I can't see.
Antithetical to the concept of a free press, but it has been done without any transparent process into how reporters are selected to cover these events. We are all left wondering who is making these decisions and what are the criteria on which they are based. We appreciate the Wuhan Wiggle social distancing guidance played a role at first, but in the year and a half that Joe has been president, and since such guidelines have been eased, we've never gotten an explanation as to why the areas that have traditionally been open to all press remain restricted. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on. But that's out there, and it's signed by like 72 journalists.
Right.
Now I'd be happy to take your questions. And the first question, I'm told, is Darlene Superville from the Associated Press. I'm supposed to go down the list here. Jim Tankers, the New York Times. Tarina, the Wall Street Journal.
Dictators got to dictate, know what I'm saying?
But
Mojave Desert gets it, you know?
So you're telling me, yeah, because what would have happened if Trump had pre-screened the media? You know, but that's fine.
All right, guys. No, there's no such thing as a quick one. I'm out of here. Thank you all very much.
There's no such thing as a quick one.
I'm out of here.
So, guys, that's where we're at. And, you know, July 5th, July 6th, you know. Hey, praying for you guys out there. Keep us in your prayers. It's getting crazy.
It's been crazy.
It's been crazy, but I feel like there's an increase, especially in the shootings and the violence. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Which political party stands to gain the most? In other words,
right.
Who wants to take the guns?
Right.
So that's probably who has the most motive to cause bad things with guns to happen. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
The people who have the guns wouldn't want to cause things to happen.
Right.
To lose the rights.
That's right. That's right.
You know, in fact, we carry, most Second Amendment folks carry to prevent.
Right. Exactly. To be the potential solution in a situation like that.
I don't know.
Well, just a reminder, don't sweat the small stuff, guys. You know, little things don't...
Plenty of people having bad days. And, you know, we're going to probably see a lot more in theft and theft prevention.
That's right.
So we're all going to start getting treated like criminals, and like we're, because
we're already seeing an increase, at least Landon and I are, of people, broke down on the side of the road with gas cans and stuff. So
folks walking with look like everything they own, like fresh homeless, not new homeless, like not seasoned homeless.
Yeah.
So
just have empathy. People are coping in their own ways, and pray for them. Jesus said, "Love everybody."
That's right. What you do for the least of these, you do for me.
That's right.
So reestablish those relationships. Try to let go of the past. Try to move on. Relationships are going to be really important coming up. Be the change that we want to see. Treat others exactly how you want to be treated, even though it's the harder thing to do. It's the bigger thing to do.
Right.
To not put that other person in their place when you think whatever the case may be.
Pick your battles. Don't show up to every war. That's right.
That's right. So, hey, we love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate you hitting that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check your notification bell, and thank you so much for clicking the video today and hanging out with us, guys. We look forward to seeing you on the next one, and you guys keep your head on a swivel. Be safe out there. Do you know who made this statement on his recent appearance on the Lex Friedman podcast? By the way, Joe Rogan. Straight up. We were just watching that. Yeah. Good to see you guys. Have a good night. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Bro Fist. Hope to see you guys next time on the Unspecified podcast. Thank you so much, guys, for all the things, all the things. And good luck going out there and doing all the things. And until next time, guys, we'll see you.
That's right. Have a good night.